or both?
Law firms, organic traffic, ads, word of mouth.
All the above.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a little do of everything.
All right. So people often have a fear, and if this is you guys, type in the chat fear. People often have a fear of competition, and it's two things I get a lot of. It's Dre, it's oversaturated. I'm like, you're telling me it's oversaturated. You're telling me. So you already assumed your mind's already made up. Okay, cool. It's oversaturated. I can't do this. All right, you didn't even start yet, but okay. Then the other person says, well, my cousin's a notary, and she said that you can't make money as a notary. How would you respond to those two statements? And it's always a friggin' cousin, by the way. It's always a cousin. All right, I go.
Yeah, you don't know what you don't know. It's like I didn't understand it until I took the course and realized that a notary and a mobile notary are kind of two completely different things. Because just being able to charge for that travel fee is what really separates the difference. You can make your spread from that. So as opposed to paying $10, $20, you can charge someone $300 depending on their distance and the type of documents you did. Like one of these people was $280, I think. Yeah, it was $280. But yeah, you don't know what you don't know.
You don't know what you don't know. Fear of competition. Is it too late to make money?
No, definitely not.
He made $3K today, by the way. Just so everyone came in last time, remind you, he made $3K today. Why do people fear competition so much, man? How come they fear competition, bro?
Well, honestly, it was the same thing that I was doing, like with other businesses too. I don't think we understand like how many people there are. And once you start understanding, oh, there's a lot of people out here. And then some of these people in these tiny towns too, they'll pay you $300 to come out to their location. As long as you can find a notary,
with no problem.
No problem. It's mostly in our own heads.
It's our own lack.
Yeah,
we a lot of us, come on, like we just got free not long ago. Let's be real. We did. So a lot of us aren't used to money like that. Our parents were trying to figure it out. Our grandparents might have owned a house or two, but most of us, we're just figuring out money. And when we come from areas where people don't have money, we're not used to people having money. But in our industry, I get one or two things most often. Either, okay, great, here's the $225, here goes my credit card, or damn, that's a lot of money. And they hang up. I don't get much in between. How about you?
So for me, it was a numbers game. Crazy thing is what I started realizing so when I first started out, I would start around like 75 because I was like, oh, this is already too expensive. And then how it helped me, you have to start believing in it yourself. So I started just bumping it up $10 each time, and people just kept paying.
Self-belief, man.
Yes. So 75 all the way up to 195. And I was like, oh, people are still paying. So I was like, okay. But I'm like, yo, it's mostly just me. It's going on in my own head. But
Facts. I'm gonna answer this question. I'm gonna ask this question. Amos Jones, he started about 2 years ago. Yep. When did you get serious, fam? When did you get serious, or when did you start making $6K plus a month consistently?
When I started taking it seriously is like when my other businesses started going under. So January, because last year the Airbnb market was kind of weird for me. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I need to have a foundational business that my brother and I can always fall back on in case everything else falls. So it was the beginning of this year is when I actually started taking it seriously. And I said, okay, I'm just going to focus on this business every single month. So January.
That's it. All right. So January. Ads, you do Facebook ads, Google ads, Yelp?
Facebook, Google, Microsoft, Bing ads. Yelp, I'm going to start trying that.
Good stuff. How do I name my company to get local biz and set up? All right. So a national signing agency and a local biz are two different names. Type in the chat where you live, and I'll give you the business name for your local business, your city and your state. So if you type in your name, your city and state, I'll give you your company name to pick. All right. So apostilles you don't do. Do you do any jobs yourself anymore, or do you just middleman everything?
I stopped going out to jobs January 1st. So last year is when I was like,
okay.
Yeah, I think I did one job at the beginning of this year, and then the second job, I couldn't make it on time. So I called another notary that wasn't, well, actually, it was in a different city in Florida, but I still wanted to see if I could make money. And then I called them. And then once I saw that they did it and I could keep the spread, I was like, oh, this is all I'm going to do. I don't have to leave my room. I can just stay here and send them out. So I don't do them anymore at all.
Is it restricted in NC on how much you could charge? So every state has most states have a per document fee that you could charge per document. I think on the low end it's $2, high end might be $15, $20 per stamp or signature. I don't believe NC has that fee restriction on power of attorneys. I don't think so. If you want to double check, you can check on the Department of State website. They have the answers there for that. All right, no fair competition at all. Plenty to go around. So once you guys realize how many people need this stuff, and what Knowledge just said is what a lot of people say is they kind of think about it like the side chick or the side dude, right? I'll call you when I need you. You're there when I need you. People don't take it seriously. I think it's for two reasons. One, they don't realize the potential. And two, it's just kind of plain. It's not
boring.
Not a lot of flair to it.
Boring.
People don't really know what you do, so there's not a lot of like name recognition. And people like cool shit. Now, how about you, Knowledge?
Yeah, I was like I said, I was chasing, just social media stuff. I chase all the shiny objects. Like, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of the Airbnb. I'm gonna do a little bit of but when I took a step back, I'm like, all right, this may be a boring business, but this has been the most consistent. Like I know no matter what, somebody today is gonna need a notary signature.
Someone's gonna need it.
Let me just focus on this. That's kind of what changed everything for me. It's just not flashy. It's not a flashy business, but
if you guys can embrace monotony and just sitting down at your desk and just listening, you'll win. I wish I had a big fancy spiel for you, but you sit down at your desk, you follow through, you win. Irving, California. So for your local businesses, you'll call it Irving CA Notary Services, Irving CA Mobile Notary Inc., something like that. Mm-hmm. So that's your company name. Eli. Okay. Woodstock, GA Notary Services. Woodstock, GA Notary Services. Nothing crazy. Simple as humanly possible. Orange County, same thing. Same formula. Keep the formula the same. That's what most people get. So I have some people in the community who, but at nature, they're more on the creative, eclectic artist side, and they fight me. They get mad at me sometimes because I tell them, you could be, fam, paint all you want to paint. You want to rap, do whatever you want to do to express yourself. Mm-hmm. In this business, I need you to get rid of the creative artist stuff and just stick to the boring, plain script. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, you just need something that works. Like even like mine was just Florida's finest mobile notary. So like even when I was testing out other states, because now we do notary services in every state, but the ones that always push up to the top are the ones that have mobile notary, because it's like the SEO ranks better for that. So when you have a very complicated business, that SEO name is not going to rank up there. Somebody else's is, as long as you just keep it as simple as possible.
Bingo. So it's the fight to just keep it plain. It's the fight to stick to the script. The more you stick to the script, the more you eat. The more you stick to the script, the more you eat. Okay, so loan close. How much do you charge for the loan closing?
Loan closings, was it $225? Or I gotta look at the list.
And
closings are $225.
And how much do you pay the notary?
The notary is never usually over 100 for those. It ranges between 100 and 125, but it just depends on the state, and it depends on the notary's experience and their confidence in doing the forms too.
Got you. So you charge $225, you pay them 100, you keep 125.
Right.
Sweet.
Right.
I like how you're running the operation. Any fingerprinting?
No, fingerprinting and apostille, I'm going to crank up with those, because apostille, oh my gosh.
Yo, the money with apostilles is crazy. I know you don't like it, but the money is stupid, though.
I was stalking some competition, and I was seeing they were spending almost $75,000 a month on ads.
Let's give that some context. They were spending $75,000 a month on ads.
A month. So as soon as I saw that, I'm like, oh, okay. You will be spending that.